Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Does anybody know what time this thing starts? I've been sitting here waiting and waiting, and I don't know, when does it start? Does anybody have any idea? Dang, man. Wow. Hope everybody's doing good. We got Chewy here with a couple of highs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 highs. Tricky Guy just got the notice. Nice. We got Silver Stacking Capybara. We got Cherry Rabadoo, who for their first comment in this live stream was not in all caps. Crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Good to see you guys. Press the number 1 if you have a number 1 on your keyboard. If you have the number 1 on your keyboard, press the number 1. That's right, exactly. Juan Ortiz is here. Hello, Juan Ortiz. Good to see you. Good to see all you guys. Man, I got to show all these things now. Popping in. Good to see you guys. A lot of good folks here. Dixie Silver Miners here. Everybody's got a number 1. Nice. All right, let's see. Okay, let's get to, just for gits and shiggles, let's get some of these comments out the way. And let's get that thing happening here. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Venezuela. We're probably going to call some scammers and have a good old time. Because, man, I tell you what, they've been hounding me today, and I'm going to get them back. I've been trying to get some cell phone numbers from some of these guys, and they're not biting. It's crazy. Good to see y'all, guys. Lake House Beach is here. Good to see you. Silver Wolverine's here. We've got Michael Martin here. Ronald Wells. Some new folks. Good to see some new folks here. And Silver Stacking Capybara is here too. Mike Miller's here. Good to see you. All right. Chuck Amplata says, loud and clear in Puerto Rico, Sal. The underperforming Dominican internet got me up first. Nice job. This is on the Why is Silver Underperforming video. And Robert McGee says, underperforming, what's new? News would be when it is overperformed. That's right. Well, that's right. News would be when it overperformed. That's true. But, you know, it's just it's a video to kind of help try to get, a little bit of encouragement with silver there and kind of help people understand it. Thanks for the lesson. Much appreciated. It says Rich Rocco. Thank you, sir. Yeah, $2 trillion infrastructure deal. I always thought it was going to be $1 trillion, but they like to spend like crazy up there. And I think it's a fool's-hearted notion to spend that much money on it. But what do I know? All right, let's see here. All right. And Max Headroom Show says it's not underperforming. Huge volumes on the paper market. So huge, you quickly realize how fixed it is. If volume had to be backed by supply, true price discovery would happen. We can't apply logics to a highly corrupted racket. Yeah, well, and I understand it's there's manipulation. I'm not saying there's not. I just don't think it's to the level that some in this community think, and I'm kind of in the minority on that. I understand, but anyways. We got Barbara Carbone here. TYU. Good to see you guys. Yes, indeed. Couch Potato Kennedy says, I would think as much use as silver has, the price would be higher. I understand it's abundant, but still, I believe it's near mining cost now. Actually, Couch Potatoes Kennedy, is the mining cost, all-in mining cost ranges anywhere between $4 or $5 an ounce to $12 an ounce. It's a wide gamut. It just depends. And you think about it, they can't really narrow it down on an average because most of the silver that's mined is as a byproduct of other metals. So it's kind of riding on the backs of other metals there for sure. All right. Good to see you guys. Gold Addict is here, and Michael Martin. Hugo Stiglitz is here. Doctor Who is here. Hello, Doctor Who. Richie Bravo says today it underperforms, tomorrow it overperforms, next week it underperforms, 10 years it will stop. It stomps inflation. Silver always overperforms when the economy is doing poorly because silver has always and always will be the true currency, unlike digital paper. Yeah, in the long run, it's that ultimate hedge, and that's what he's saying there, Richie Bravo. Great, well said. Silver Junkie, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but isn't there around 580 billion paper silver in the market suppressing the price? I think Google even said there's only a half ounce for each person in the world to hold if divided by everyone. I don't know. I don't know where those numbers came from. I've not seen anything that tells how much paper representation of silver compared to the actual physical that's out there. I would be love to know. Would like to find an authoritative source of that information. Love the loaf, says Silver Turd. Thank you. All right. And we got John Hartley is here. Hello, John Hartley. Good to see you. He's here with today's mail. All right. Very good. Okay. Moving ahead. Silver is the longest trade. Yes, that's right. It's all about the long game. That's right. I agree. John Smith, why is it underperforming? Maybe the answer is staring you in the face. It's the tint of your camera. Does that silver look almost reddish, like it's totally corroded? Yeah, it does. The lighting, it must have been, I don't know what was going on with the lighting with the camera, but it does look like it's copper instead of silver. It's crazy. Slacker Stacker's here. Dixie Silver Miner's still here. And yes, good to see you guys. Native Stacker's here. All right. Bruce Liggett says, wow, silver really changed. It looks like copper in this video. Yeah, I know. I need to watch it again. The thumbnail definitely looks like copper. Craziness. All right. Bob Silver, Provident has 1 ounce random rounds in the sale. I just ordered 10 of them. 161 for $10, 10 rounds. That's a pretty good deal indeed. Wow. It is a good deal. All right. Mason Trick says on why is silver underperforming? It is a diesel of metals, a byproduct of rarely mined as usual native silver. The metal is found in the Earth's crust in the pure free element form. Native silver. We have native stacker here, and he just said native sticker. Native silver. As an alloy with gold and other metals. And in minerals such as argentite and chlorogrite, most silver is produced as a byproduct of copper, gold, lead, and zinc refining. Silver has been valued as a precious metal and remains salivated over daily in the creation of solar and electrical items, including 4K and 8K TVs. That's right. It sure is. It's used in not only that, but a lot of different other applications as well, for sure. A great insight, Sal. Thank you. Thank you, Yankee. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. And Howard, to me, there's a lot of tree shaking going on. The system wants us out of silver. I don't feel the love for us having gold either, simply because it's preferred. They all are completely into the cashless system unprotected. Those control freaks intend on controlling everything, food, water, light, and gas, all to dominate. Why do you think they want the guns so bad? Complete control. Yeah, I definitely believe there's some of that agenda there with those in power, for sure. All right. NG Coins, great channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. From Morocco. Thanks, NG Coins. Michael Martin says, we are alive on a daily basis. I was not alive 5,000 years ago, but they tell me it is a value metal that used to be in our actual coinage as proof of the last 200 years. Any longer, I can't say. Yes. No, it was used as money since about 700 BC, they say. But yeah, very good. Okay. All right, let's see. Where are we at here? Walter Lyon says, who the hell knows 100% why silver is set at the price it is? I'm just glad it's at the price it is. We're at least 3 to 5 years away from a price normalizing to fair value, in my opinion. Maybe longer. Inflation adjusted silver is about the same price I bought it 25 years ago. It's a gift. Buy it and say thank you. That's right. I think that's the right attitude to have. All right. Sound like my now dead osteopath. Duodenum cancer is always doing the breathing, digestive, talking sounds you do, bro. My dead osteopath. No, I think it's a little bit of sorry, I think it's a little bit of coffee and eating. I just ate. Sometimes I eat too fast before these live streams, and I think that's what's going on there. Let's see here. Silver Mac says, looks like the copper in this video. It looks like copper. Yeah, it does, Silver Mac. It's crazy. I need to go back and watch that video, but yeah. Oh, let's see here. It looks like copper. Yep. Another one looks like copper. Silver Honda. No matter how it's sliced and diced, silver and gold is a real money. In history, people have gone to war over it, and we all appreciate the value. Yes. That we do. Let's see here. Silver Cat, to be honest, I don't pay much attention to the spot price. Now, if spot gets over $20 to $22, I'll stop buying it until it goes back down. That's why I buy silver. Is a big part of the reasons anyway. If I have $100 in my pocket, I'll spend that money pretty quick going out to eat, buying energy drinks, lunch when I'm working, just stuff like that. Now, if I take that $100 and get 5 Libertads, I can't just go to the store and buy something with them. So it's like a way to put a little money back. I don't know if that would work for other people, but it works great for me. No, I think that's a great way to look at it too. That way you're seeing it as a hedge and as essentially a savings account, Silver Cat. So that's a great way to do it. And you'll have fun doing it too, which is always a nice bonus. Some Libertads, you'll be able to pull them out and look at them anytime you want to. Silver is going nowhere in the foreseeable future, says Terry Rabideau. It may not. It could stay flat for a while. You know, we'll see what happens, but you might be right, Terry Rabideau. Thanks for your thoughts. Silver High says, Sal, what is recent history of bullion? Isn't it strange that ASE and Canadian Maple Leafs both started in 1986? Actually, the Maple Leafs started in 1988. Coordination, one created a bullion market and others got in. Well, yeah, it actually started with the first nation to produce gold bullion in 1 ounce size was South Africa. And then I think when the United States came out with the American Eagle bullion program, which started in 1986, others kind of came on board and came out after that. All right. Well, good morning there, Ozzy. Good to see you. All right. Let's see here. Moving ahead, Jay Parker, Silver Stacker says, great info, Sal. Silver will always be money. I agree. All right. Very good. Okay, let's see here. And let's see here. Jeffrey Parks says silver will be the same price as the cost of the minimum wage, which is about $10. Silver is actually overpriced, as is gold and other precious metals in the stock market as well. Silver, gold, and precious metals are just a way to hold value. Well, I agree. They're a way to hold value for sure. Some people will argue about whether it's undervalued or what have you. But anyways, Hugo says, enjoy your videos. I have to go now, but all the best to you and all of you keep buying silver. Amen. Thanks, Hugo. Appreciate you stopping by in the live chat here. Very good. Thank you. Have a good evening, sir. Appreciate it. All right. And let's see here. Silver is more rare than gold, says Enforce, which is actually very much false. Hate to break it to you, but gold is much more rare than silver. There's plenty of silver out there. But anyways, all right, let's see. Happy Lux. Hello. All right. Doing all right. Hanging in there. Wes Wesson says precious metals price fluctuations are like the weather. We as individuals can't affect the prices to any extent. So go with the flow. When the price is your benefit, take advantage of the prices. There you go. Sometimes that's all you can do. Just go with the flow. All right. Hugo says Prospector Gold and Gems is the best in my opinion. Yeah, they're actually, I met those guys at a coin show. Pretty nice guys. They've been pouring silver and gold bars for quite a while. They're pretty neat. I like some of the finishes on their bars. All right, let's see here. Lucian Graves says the bull market in stocks has been going strong for 10 years. It will eventually slide back into a bear market. When this happens, silver and gold will rise dramatically, and the rich will just short stocks. If you have any money, diversify, you cannot lose. And that's just it. Yeah, it's about diversification and not overdoing it. But, you know, if you hold any amount of silver and gold, you're much better off than the average person, I believe, out there, especially if you have the physical. Hello, J3B. Good to see you. All is well. Hope you're doing well. All right. Silver Stangers here. Let's see here. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Aaron Krause says, because I missed the boat twice, that silver has given me a third chance to get my grubby little hands over it. All right. Well, yeah, take advantage if you can afford to do so, for sure. Media Man, just finished watching If Silver Could Talk. Your comments are spot on. Well, thank you, Media Man. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, sort of in a sense, it could be part 2 of yesterday's video, but thanks so much, Media Man. It means a lot. I appreciate your opinion is definitely something I value. So thanks. I appreciate that. All right. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Moving ahead up here, the comment chain here. We're almost halfway down. We're going to call a scammer, I think, in a moment here. They've been bothering me a lot today. It's time for me to bother them back. I need to show my appreciation and buy some more. Go, go, silver. Hooray. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Tricky guy says intrinsic. Hey, Sal, how's about you change it up? Synonyms: inherent, innate, constitutional, built-in, inseparable, permanent, indelible, inheritable, integral, basic, fundamental, underlying, constitutive, essential, rareconate, connatural, congenital, convenital, genital, Benadryl, Benadryl. The list goes on and on. I'm Tricky Guy. All right. The Stacking Stormtrooper is here. Hello, Stacking Stormtrooper. He's going to have a new series with Nova Stacker. Danny Trails. I don't know how silver's rare and going out. Humans only search for it in the crust. It's the most reasonable place to look, though. But once space exploration becomes cheap, asteroids. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's right. It's going to be a long way away before they mine asteroids, though, for sure. Nice perspective. When Moon. When Moon. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you, PDX Brewer. Lucian says, all money is symbolic means of exchange. Long ago, people decided it was easier to exchange money rather than goods. Gold and silver are merely elements because of their scarcity, because they shine up nicely and make great coins. They have been recognized as money. The U.S. dollar is not backed by gold or silver, but is backed by nuclear weapons. If you are starving, a bag of silver or gold does absolutely no good unless someone will exchange it for food. Well, that's right. And I think that, cash is king right now. So most people recognize, but because of the ignorance of a lot of people, they probably don't even really know what it is or know the value of gold or silver. We've seen that demonstrated even from some people on YouTube, Mark Dice being one of them. Hitting for contracts as listening to several different YT posters, have never heard so many stackers so down and ready to cash out. The few of us old timers in the YouTube community always hear, man, I wish I was buying back when silver was $5. Do you really? How many in the community would have had the tenacity to ride out ADD ounce for 20 plus years, sideways trading in the $5 range? But silver was so cheap back then, was it? Got news for everybody. Entered it into an inflation calculator. $5.50 spent in 1981 equals about $15 today. Silver is just as cheap today as it was almost 4 decades ago. Adjusted for inflation is exactly where it's supposed to be. And basically, yeah, that's essentially what I said in there. And actually, I'd posted a video about showing that inflation adjusted chart in a prior video too before, that it's right about where it is, maybe a little bit under. But yeah, you're right. Coin Collecting Fun gives a like. Thank you. He's been known to pop in for like 3 seconds in a live stream. Part-time Prepper says the reason silver stopped being money is because it became too valuable. So in my eyes, it's better than money. Well, it's better than currency, I think, for some of the reasons. But yeah, all right, very good. Stacking Stormtrooper, let silver underperform more for stackers while it's cheap. Indeed. All right. Somebody needs to make Stacking Stormtrooper a silver Stormtrooper. Cast silver. That would be pretty cool. He should commission one of these silver pourers to cast him a silver Stacking Stormtrooper action figure. That would be cool. Killing Time. Call me crazy. I think we should all pay attention to what Trump had to say about the United States Space Force. Will the USA build starships? They call me a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. Yeah. Well, and even as such, it's going to be quite a long time before we get to the point where we're mining any celestial bodies of any sort. All right, where are we at? John Doe, Silvertown cart blows up. They could not fulfill 56 units to 90% just 5 minutes ago. I love 90% U.S. minted silver. I believe silver will see less than $8 per ounce before the herd is over. Yet I'm willing to pay $16 an ounce today because I'd like to get something of value for my worth less everyday fiat. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I'm kind of a buyer at any price to some degree. I mean, I pick a little silver up here and there, and I'm trying to focus more on gold as far as a percentage of my earnings that I spend on precious metals. B-Lock, great valuable information as always. My man Sal, metal rock, silver is my precious. Will stack until the day I no longer hold it. If you don't hold it, you say you don't own it. Very well said. And boom. Now he's doing exactly what I'd suggested he do, and he's doing that. So let's subscribe to his channel because I am subscribed. Very good. All right, awesome. So I'm gonna check out his videos. That's good. B-Lock. Thank you, B-Lock. Stacking Stormtrooper, do you think my channel will ever get bigger? MK Bars would want anything to do with making a round that looks like my logo. It's different from enough from a Stormtrooper and get bigger. Yeah, well, your channel's gonna get bigger. You're doing good. Just hang in there. You're doing good. Yeah, if you do your revised Stormtrooper symbol that kind of looks like more cartoonish, I'm sure he would do that. All right, 143 Druid says silver's abundance is extremely misleading considering difference of mind to consume. Secondly, it's the same facade is applied through invested in silver in sincere possession. Physical possession by investor or what the broker actually holds for the investor. The smoke and mirrors of the 21st century are no different than 100 to 2,000 years ago. Believe me, honestly, trust me, convert it. Yeah, I mean, until it's actually in your hands, you don't have the physical manifestation of that, which is why all of us actually do stack and hold these precious metals. Exactly right. Very good. Okay. Losing Louie. Well, it certainly makes for some beautiful jewelry, even if it's not money, but I think it's money. Yes, I agree. I agree. And it does make for beautiful jewelry and many other things. Silver Stanger, check out DP channel. He just started and is showing off a 25-ounce silver bar. Okay, well, Silver Stanger, I appreciate that, but I typically I've got so much to do to try to support the other channels that watch me. Usually, if they start commenting on my videos, I'll watch their videos, but I have to kind of pick and choose my battles in that regard. It literally, I'm on YouTube literally hours a day just trying to support other channels. And but yeah, and I usually support the ones that interact here, like your channel. You got a great channel, but if he comes around, I'll check him out. But it's a lot of time involved. But thank you. All right, let's hear. Master Stacker says very thoughtful video. Silver is undervalued, but may remain so for quite a while. And I agree that the commodity aspect will be a trigger for a rally before the investment aspect. Fine with me as I will continue stacking at these bargain prices. Amen. Very good. Master Stacker, great comment. I agree. Let's see here. Quick Stack McGraw says, I guess I stack silver for two reasons. One is that I want to have something in case of a dire emergency, and the other is I just like coins and collecting. Truth is, I have no idea what's going to do in the future, even tomorrow. Right now, I'm buying. All right, very good. And I think that's right. And it's fun to collect coins and anything else. Yes, Bob Silver. Mine is on the way, the 5-ounce Aztec round. In fact, I had to order through. Also, we'll probably be getting the copper round too. They got the copper one as too, which is pretty cool. All right. But yes, I did order one. I'm looking forward to it. I love the detail on it. We had Mr. Eminem 911 do a video on it. It was awesome. Hello, Alberto Coin Man. Good to see you. Southside Stacker. Hey, honestly, it's the only price that makes sense these days. We would talk uses and historic data all day, but silver always buy the same amount stuff throughout time and still does. Hail Silver. There you go. Southside. Well said, sir. And good to see you. I'm sorry I missed your Sundays. I'm never around on Sunday afternoons because of band practice, but I appreciate you, buddy. Miss you. Hope you're doing well. Maybe you'll come by here. We can have you on. That'd be cool. Silver Stanger, the great Silver Stanger. When the paper trash goes away, maybe then everybody will go back to the PMs. That's right. That'd be much preferable, wouldn't it? All right. Killing Time. I comment on nothing with mining, asteroids. I apologize for any misunderstanding. It was more referring to renewed space race and the consumption of precious metals. Oh, okay. Yes. No, good point. Okay. Thanks, Killing Time. I'm sorry for missing that. But yes, definitely good point, Killing Time. I see what you're saying now. Very good. All right. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Maybe I did see Doctor Who's video about the 5-ounce Aztec round. That's right. Thought there was another channel where I saw that. B-Lock is here, everybody. Hello, B-Lock. How you doing? I subbed to your channel. I'll check out some videos here after a while. Block is in the house. Block. All right, let's see here. Self-aware. Silver has lost money steadily. The world needs to dump nuclear big time and go solar ASAP. But I fear it's too late. Fukushima will cook us all. We stood by and let these egghead jerks ruin the planet. All they talk about is global warming, and the ignorant public buys the BS. If you're as dumb as a starfish, you need to die like one. Problem is, we're all starfish. Radiation doesn't have any prejudice. Well, yeah, that's right. Well, and the thing is that, you know, by and large, for exceptions like Fukushima and Chernobyl, nuclear is safe if it's well contained and regulated, and if there's a way to get somehow get the nuclear waste into space safely, that would be the way to dispose of it, is just launch it into space. But anyways, all right. Let's see who else is here. We've got thought I saw precious metal updates come in, but I don't see his comment. Oh, here he is. He's at work, but he wanted to say hi and show my support. Well, thanks, precious metals updates. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. Slacker Stacker, you're gonna like a dragon that I've got on order. Yeah, it's an interesting dragon. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Slice It. It's J3B. This is another channel of mine. I'm always busy filming something. Slice It. Okay, cool. All right. Wow. Interesting. All right. Oh, Provident out of stock. As we move on up the chain here, over here says, my continuous question, what is the industrial demand for silver, especially when solar panel production has been on the rise, or has it? Yeah, and I don't know. We'll see. The Silver Institute has some of that stuff from last year. Talks about silver demand. Yes, number 3, the Dragons of the World is being released in a week. It's a Chinese dragon, and it looks pretty cool, I think. Hello, sign of the time of the signs. All right. Thank the Gov. That's right, JRW3. Thank you, Sal, says Philip Quinn. Thanks, Philip. We're getting close to the top, folks. All right. Mr. Harris, electronic silver is absolutely abusing physical silver, and up would remove the electronic silver, and then silver will perform like gold. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's paper gold out there, too. I don't know if it's as much of that as silver, but yes. All right. We'll see here. Hello, Cheryl Lay. Good to see you. Trent Staggerly, not sure we explored nearly all the reasons silver is underperforming. We stopped using silver as backing for the dollar in 1971 because there simply wasn't enough silver to cover the printed dollars, and not because it wasn't money anymore. One would say silver's value outpaced the market, and in that regard, the price of silver would have been prohibitive, and the government knew they didn't hold as much as the public at the time. The government even started having the banks send in all the 90% silver coinage and replace it with what we have today. Silver is not underperformed. Silver is doing its job very well. Our economy depends on cheap silver. The world economy depends on cheap silver. Oil could not make it to your gas station if it wasn't for silver. So basically, he says that silver is not underperforming. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Oh crap. So thank you, Trent, for your thoughts there. All right. I'm the Monk, underperforming, perfect time to stack. Silver will eventually shine again. All right. I believe it's going to go up eventually, too. But let's hear an atomic slurp. Okay, here we go. We get a nice slurp here. Here we go. A little bit of backwash on that one. Silver is underperforming in a monetary sense, but not on the job it's doing for the world. Yeah, you're right, Trent. That's exactly right. Definitely doing some great stuff. White Space Marine says, I disagree. Silver and gold are currency and not money. The one eye, mono eye. Some very brilliant people say the same thing. And the way I see it is they are mistaken. It's more than just semantics, because their God is the one-eyed beast, the Jalal. If you ask someone to use currency, they'll tell you the dollar, peso, money is just a word they use to further enslave us and continue that metals and currency is as a human body when it moves and it works. So we're trading your currency for the currency that came from the oil of mining. Well, yeah, you're basically are getting into semantics based off, I guess, what the root word for the root meaning of the word money is. But you got to look at what it's defined to today. And there's definitely a difference between currency and money. Money is a deeper term. And yeah, you could go back and say, well, the root word, with talking about the beast or what have you, but it's a word that's in the lexicon, and it's very different than the word currency. So I'm going to say it is in the it's money. I'm going to say it's money. Jimkin, I will say I feel the love of gold better than silver or copper. Excellent information report as usual. Thanks, Sal. Well, gold is I think is the ultimate preservation of wealth for sure. All right, Sal, Terry Rabbit, you have lots of gas. How do you hold your farts in for so long? Well, most of it comes up the other way in burps and stuff like that, which is actually a good thing because it's not as stinky. I don't go do the toot thing. I try my best not to fart in front of you guys because I don't want it to stink. I want you guys to stay here. And if I let a stinky fart, that would not be good for my reputation. So we're going to keep that good. My burps don't smell bad. All right. In fact, they smell like roses, actually. They smell good. They smell like roses. Like 103 from Coin Collecting Fun. Thank you. Bull Maple says silver is underperforming because the bottom line is the average Joe is not buying silver. Most people are not buying silver for various reasons. They are not interested. There are people who would just prefer to invest in something else. These people are looking for a quick return of interest on their investment. They would rather invest in real estate, land, or stock market. Warren Buffett, many people are struggling to make ends meet, and silver is far from their minds. It's sad, but what I say is true. No, you're right. The thing is, part of the reason is that, it's you're buying you're talking about it as if it were an investment, and it's not an investment. It's a hedge. It's a hedge. All right, let's press 99 to make Barb immediately tremble and shiver. Let's keep her in nirvana for the whole chat session. Here we go. Here we go. Lord Humongous, manipulation and suppression. All right. AUGCH, you show Salivation Nation with silver, copper coins, a bar. That's why silver is underperforming. Yeah. All right. Yeah, apparently that look, I have to watch that video again. Apparently it had a very coppery look to it, the lighting, I guess. Sal, it must be the lighting because the silver looks like copper. Yep. Rebel, I think the plunge protection team and the millions of contracts sold at a loss per week. Manipulation. All right. Thank you, AU Rebel. All right. As we move ahead here, we're moving on up to the top. All right. We got Terry Rapidu, very interesting sell. Silver and other PMs are truly amazing in so many ways. We stack it, we wear it, we watch it, value on a daily basis. No matter what the price or ratio, will continue to do so. Thanks, TYU. TYU, Barbara Carbone. Thumb you up. All right. CCT says, as I've said many times before, for me, it's still a far more enjoyable way of savings. I find no enjoyment to be had from looking at a digital number, either on the screen or in paper, but to hold and see the beauty of your savings in your own hand is not only uplifting, but is also empowering. Could not have said it better myself. Well said, CCT. Totally agree. That's awesome. You deserve a slurp, even though you're not here. Hello, DB Stupid. Good to see ya. Good to see you. All right. Barbara Carbone says, congrats on the tube. Almost to the top. So many beautiful coins out there. There's a little collector in all of us. Very nice commemorative coin you found. Thank you, Barbara. Yes, I agree. I believe the most hardcore stackers are collectors to a point. I mean, you take a look at Slacker Stacker. I mean, not Slacker Stacker, Silver Slacker. The stuff he gets, he's a collector at heart. He's a stacker. You can do both at the same time, by the way, just so you can know. Jamie Silva says Silvertown also has a round. I'm extremely happy about these coins. Yeah, I think I may have seen that one, but yeah, very cool. All right. Havoc Short 120. The silver sword of Damocles is hanging above the corrupt banking system, ready to strike. All right. Very good. Carl Ushanka says I have found that silver underperforms roughly 2 to 3 days after I buy a bunch. Bad news for everybody here. I'm going to keep buying. Here you go. Keep on trucking. Keep on buying. Hello, Mud SWAT. Let's see here. Silver Wolverine says, I don't see how silver being used as a commodity is a negative. No, it's not a negative, Silver Wolverine. I hope I didn't mean, I hope that it didn't come across as a negative comment. When it's more of it is being used. If you look at Bloomberg, gold and silver is listed under commodities on CNBC2. That's right. That's commodities. No, you're right. Everything is kind of a commodity to a point. Everything has enough use to be considered a commodity. Anything that's really untraded sort of is a commodity. But the commodity aspect of it is empowered by its multiple uses. That's kind of all I was saying, and how it's viewed in the trade, in the sphere of the markets. All right. Donna, New Mexico says, hi, Sal, pull out your CCT slide. Your silver looks like it might be copper. Yeah, I took a day off from YouTube yesterday. It's sometimes relaxing to have the devices off for a bit. No, I agree. I would encourage everybody to do that, but first watch some of my videos before you do it. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, it's probably a good time to take time away. I certainly need a vacation too. I'm literally every single day, I'm spending hours on YouTube. Danny Trial says, how come your silver looks like copper? Lighting. Yes, it's lighting. All right. Silver bean counter made silver underperform another 10 years. Keep stacking. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. Keep stacking. All right. Harry Zero says, I just required 4 1-ounce platinum Queen's Beast because I wanted something more special than gold, and platinum was cheaper. I have 2 1-ounce gold Queen's Beast, and I hope to use to fund remaining and not yet issued platinum Queen's Beast. Nice. Well, some people are kind of looking to platinum, myself included. I've kind of sidestepped a bit from my goals for this year for gold, and I'm using some of that money towards platinum because I do think it's undervalued, and I think it'll go up as sort of an investment, play. But it's also something to hold, and it's very dense. I like that it's a dense metal. It's very dense. It's very cool. I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's see here. Golden Banjo. Been a long time we've seen Golden Banjo. I don't believe silver is money anymore. It's definitely worth money, though. But I think you hit the nail on the head. It's a commodity. Being an industrial metal hurts its value. Gold holds its value better because it's not an industrial metal. Actually, you're partly right. But gold, to some degree, is an industrial metal, too. It just holds less of it is being used in industry than silver. Silver is used more in industry. Gold is treasured more than gold is. In other words, gold is held by many different entities, from people from private individuals to governments hold gold. And but yes, indeed. Silver Wheels missed the stream. Her daughter was visiting. That's cool. All right. Folkvar agreed there's no silver shortage. As long as the industry can get enough silver, there won't be a significant price rise. Also tired of people saying, but the COMEX. The COMEX does not matter in my view because they are only interested in betting on the price movement. They do not want the physical and never have. If the COMEX ended today, the commercials and speculators wouldn't start buying physical silver. Having said that, I believe there would be a price rise in silver, but it would be short-lived. Supply and demand is all that matters. Does this mean you should stack? No. If you stack as a hedge against inflation or for economic calamity, then fine. Yes, I agree with that, but supply and demand aren't all that matters. I just posted a video earlier how the price can move based off of other reasons too, but generally, it's the thing that matters the most. But good to see. All right, very good. All right. All right, Stacking Stormtrooper's got to run. Wife just got home from work. Hit the like button. All right, take care, Stacking Stormtrooper. Have a good evening. Thanks for popping by. All right. Colonic Stacker's here. Good to see you, Colonic. All right, Shire Post Mint. Oh, wow, the Shire Post Mint. I've heard, I wonder if they're actually the actual mint, because I've heard of them. Let's see. Nice, we made these moon coins. To address a few things you brought up in the video, it's not currency, just an awesome moon replica. Okay, they actually made these. Very cool, nice. I hope they come to this live stream. This is interesting. Yes, they are earth weight. All right, very good. The earth weight. It's just flat because that's what happens when we strike it in our presses. That's right. We haven't considered putting the weight on the edge before. We'll take that into consideration. Thanks. We don't have limited mintage of these coins, but we will have some special edition 4.9 mintage moon landing versions coming out soon. We've been wanting to make this for a while. I'm glad you like it. Well, cool, Shire Post Mint. I might have to subscribe to their channel. I wonder if they do videos. Okay, wow. Oh, look at that. We sent Mistcorn coins to near space. Nice. Mistborn. That'd be interesting. I'll have to check that out. That's pretty. That's from a year ago. Wow. Shire Post Mint. Nice. All right. Thank you. Chris Garner says, nice buy. If the premiums weren't so high, I'd buy one. If the price of platinum was less than $600 as well, I'd buy one. Very good, Chris. Yeah, the platinum can have a pretty high premium, but you'd be surprised. Some of it has gone down a bit on some. You can find some specials out there. I found one. Didn't last long. I was going to actually post a video about it, but boom, it disappeared when I got home. In fact, I told somebody else about it within an hour after me making a purchase. It was like gone. It's crazy. Tricky Guy. Chucky sent you this article, but I'm first. There you go. That's right, Tricky Guy. This is on If Silver Could Talk video. Yeah, what do y'all think of that thumbnail? Oh my gosh, y'all like that thumbnail? It's Barbara Carbone's. No, that's this is a Terry Rabadou's face on the silver bar here. Let's see here. Okay, Silver Wolverine here on the chat side says, my comment about silver being used as a commodity or industrial metal being negative was not directed towards you. Oh, you know, worse. A lot of people use it as a negative. You know, the haters. Yes, I agree. Yep, you're right. I see what you mean, Silver Wolverine. Yeah. But yeah, it's not a negative at all. I'm with you. You know, silver is amazing, and everything really is tied as a commodity. So you're right. Well stated, Silver Wolverine. Gary Coover says, Sal, may I borrow $2 trillion from you? Sure. Actually, can you break $100 trillion bill? That's all I got. If you can break $100 trillion bill, then you can borrow it. And all right, very good. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, stacking here. Well, if it's melted, it probably screams. Yes, it probably does. I'm sure it does. Oh, man. Urban Silver Stacking says, Silver will tell me she loves me and that she wants me to buy more. That's right. Women are liars, says Dave Ware. Oh, I knew we'd get some pretty funny comments from this. She would say, buy me, says Seduced by Silver. Yes, she would. In fact, that's basically what she said from this article, but that's right. Well done. We're almost done with this coffee here. Arnie sees, buy me, hold me, buy me again. That's what she'd say. She'd say, yeah, she'd say. That's what she said. That's right. Let's see here. Tricky Guy, $2 trillion is $250 per month per working family. Beto can go take a leap. Yes, indeed. I agree. Robert Preston says, sorry, but as I see this video, it's pretty much a rehash of common themes for silver valuation, or more accurately, why it is thought to be undervalued or unappreciated. Well, to me, Silver Eagle coin is worth $1. Therefore, an ounce of pure silver is promised to be valued at $1. So if you buy a Silver Eagle for $18 or so, then you're paying $17 for the guaranteed exchange rate that is stamped on the coin, which means one does buy an Eagle with the idea of selling it at some point. Then this falls into the arena of speculation. Historically, the speculation turns to a profit. The best deal is if a true crisis happens. Okay, I'm going to kind of go through this. More likely getting back to silver, speculating price rise of the metal will happen only when inflation or prices of goods and services occur in terms of fiat currency, when the dollar rapidly loses purchasing power. Therefore, for these reasons, it can make sense for some persons to purchase and store the precious metal. And the stating of any other reason, in my opinion, is wishful thinking for fanciful rationalization. I'm not sure exactly what he's getting at here. I think he's saying that you're buying it for the dollar amount helps to bolster its validity for the coin it is, for the dollar. In other words, according to the government, it's guaranteed a dollar, but the silver price is not. The silver price, the spot price, is what is on the markets. And you can go to anybody who understands silver's value and get it, like an LCS or whatever. It's highly liquid in that way. Let's see here. Hold me. That's what silver would say to silver ripples. Yes, indeed. Caress me, too. I think that I would venture to say caressing would be something that she would say. Gold addict, she would probably sue me for excessive touching. There you go. That's right. All right. What if silver will be part of the Me Too movement? Yeah, indeed. All right. Stepan Lewansky, sell me. Your closet is humid and smells. All right. All right. Very good. As we roll ahead here, getting closer to the top, she would say, get this freaking cap or silver cap or slave cap off my effing head. There you go. All right. That's what she would say. Get your damn dirty ape hands off of me. There you go, Terry Rabideau. A little Planet of the Apes action there. Like 11, my friend. Coin collecting fun. Brown dog prospecting. She said she wants to put weight, so I said, okay. Put on weights. I said, okay, there you go. All right, brown dog. Well said. Dave Ware says, if women were assets, I believe they are generally liabilities. This chick sold herself very well. I view male-female relationships in economic terms. Most of the single women out there are comparative to fiat currencies. No real substance, just long-term investment. Fun, poor long-term investment. Fun in the short term. If the silver woman was a real woman with the name qualities, with the same qualities, I would definitely buy her, or as we call it, marry her. There we go. All right, Dave. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Dave Ware. Funny. All right, let's see here. Bitcoin Millionaire is here. Let's take a look and see what we have that has piled up since we started this here. And got a couple more comments here. Oh, more than a couple. Okay, here we go. All right. I got my 5-ounce Aztec round today from Provident. I really like it. We'll probably buy a few more next payday. The artwork is amazing. I can't wait to get mine, Bob. Mine's on its way. Mine is on its way. All right. Donald, New Mexico. I agree with everything you disagreed with. I disagree with everything you agreed with. Anyway, we both agree that Mexico will pay. There you go. All right, Donald. That's good. Donald, New Mexico. I wonder if he's still here. Chris Garner says, this is weird. Yes, gold is more liquid than silver, and people respect it more. We didn't go off the silver standard. All right. Thank you, Chris Garner. All right. We don't have Eric here with us today. Creekside Cubing says, why is silver so ignored? Why doesn't our culture place emphasis on acquiring precious metals? Because we've been brainwashed into thinking it isn't money and all forgot. Yeah. I think there's in many ways because of the 60s, what happened in the 60s and the 70s, taking us off the gold standard and removing silver from our currency. The government was in their best interest for us not to think about it. So they kind of like, well, and so we kind of just moved away from it. And just the culture itself, we live in our culture is sort of the antithesis of what true value is. And when we value screen time as opposed to something tangible and tactile, you know where things are moving. All right. All right, let's see here. Moving on here. All right. Redheaded Step Stacker. My silver would say arrest him, but wear rubber gloves. There you go. All right. Redheaded Step Stacker. Yes. All right. Yes. Eric has been officially missed by Sal. Pass it on. Actually, I missed Tricky Guy. I haven't seen him comment in about 4 or 5 chat comments now. Where is he? What's going on here? Let's see here. Where is over here? I think he's over there. Yeah, that's right. I think that's what Barbara said. Exactly right. All right. Yakart Tassi, she would say, Sal, give me all your money. There you go. She would say, Sal, put some clothes on. Silver Stacker for Life, it would say, buy me now. There we go. Silver Slacker for Life with the answer to that question. Domo says, Arigato. I hear lyrics playing to answer your question. Don't you forget about me. Yeah, don't you forget about me, cause I gotta pee. Yeah, don't you? All right, let's. All right, here we go. We're gonna finish this coffee. Sal, thank you, Media Man. Appreciate it. Trying to keep things in perspective if I can. Bob Silver, some people did sell silver in 2011, 2012, and I was one of them. Nice job. You did well, Bob. I sold about 70 to 80% of my silver back then. Sold it for more than double what I paid for it. For the past 2 years ago, I have been building my stack back up to where it was, but this time I'm holding for $100 plus silver. If it don't happen, my kids will get it. Sometimes buying rounds of coins can double in value after they're discontinued. I always look on completed items with eBay to see if the silver rounds do very well. Remember the 2-ounce pirate rounds. The first was called the Storm. Certain rounds kind of like do that as well. Quit making them. The 5-ounce Aztecs may be one of them in the future. Not sure, but man, do I love that one. Some of the Silver Shield rounds have done very well. Very good. That's a right, Bob. And Bob knew something that I didn't know. I figured it would go up higher back then. But Bob knew it was an artificial, or it was high. It was in a bubble, and he sold. He was smart. I was not. Go figure. All right. Shout out to Sal. Says Silver Limey 79. Thank you, Silver Limey. I sent you an email. Probably something like this: buy me cheap and sell me high. Here we go. All right, Silver Limey. Points there, Sal. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. And Chiefly Chieftain said she would say, I'm going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. All right, little Johnny Cash. Pun intended there. Johnny Cash, Johnny Silver. John buys silver. There we go. Kalanic Stacker. Who has better hair, Robert Trujillo of Metallica or Andreas Kisser of Sepultura? I haven't seen Andreas Kisser as of late. I'm going to have to go with Robert Trujillo. He's got that Mexican hair. That stuff is some healthy hair. Mexican hair is some of the healthiest hair out there. Mexicans have got some sweet hair. They never go bald. Do you ever see a Mexican go bald? Never happens. I envy the Mexicans, man. Dang. 30, like it's very good, says Superina. Gracias. I'm rolling my R's because I'm Mexican. I wish I was Mexican. Kevin Lees, I think you're right, but I hope you're wrong. That's what she said. All right. Let's see here. Richie Bravo says she'd say silver rules, cash rules. All right. Oh, Mudswat knows a bald Mexican. I've never seen a bald Mexican. Latinos have great hair. Pound. All right. Pound for pound, they've got great hair. Yes, not just Mexicans, but all. Did I miss some push-ups? Novus, I need to do some push-ups. And I tell you what, I'm going to put the link out there because I want to see if someone wants to come in while I call some scammers. And I'm going to do some push-ups. I need to do them because I ate some ice cream. I know I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. But let's make this happen. We're done with this. Stop that. Get this going. Go down here. Get this up. And let's see if we can get some action going here. Let's get this thing rigmarole. Okay. Now, got this number. We are going to call, not Ghostbusters. We're going to call, this guy never did give me a cell number from Platinum Funding. The guys at Platinum Funding, I've tried 3 or 4 of those people, and they didn't give me a cell number. We're going to try this here. We're going to call these people and make this thing happen. Let's see here. We're going to press a number here. Of course, it's after hours. Now, I did get Steven. We're going to try Steven here. Okay, we'll try Steven. Steven may be with Platinum Funding. I'm not sure. I didn't quite get. Come on, Steven, answer the phone, you freak. Let's see here. Man, we're running out of luck here. We've got more numbers. We're going to be rolling through these numbers like crazy. We're going to try Stephanie again. Stephen is on the line with Pedro, who says Andre, or 143 Druid. REC is hello. Hello, redheaded step stacker. Good to see you. SJ's Mixed Adventures is here. Hello to SJ's. I've been missing some of your streams. I'm sorry, SJ, but hope you're doing well. Cleocatra's here. Cleocatra's giving me an idea for a video. Got to figure out how to do it, though. All right. Obviously, Steven's not answering, so we're going to try to call Stephanie. Let's try to call Stephanie again. We always have Stephanie back here. Here we go. Stuffing me. There we go. Stuffing me. Come on, Stephanie. Please answer. Eddie's little stack is not here. All right. While we do that, we will get. Let's see here. All right. Now.
Hi, this is Stephanie. I can't get you the phone. Please leave a
Dang it, Stephanie. Come on. All right, this is more platinum fundings. I'm really troll them. We've got a couple numbers for them now. I found another number. Somebody else did, but we're going to try a couple of them here. Stephanie is over at Redheaded's house without the kids. Okay. Hello. Yes, indeed. Okay. We're calling Jose. We'll try his desk phone next. Come on, Jose or Jossie. Maybe is it Jossie or Jose? Which one is it? Let's see here. Come on. These people are making me look bad by not answering their phones. Okay, we'll try this number. I'm gonna troll the heck out of these people. There's a fast pencil scam. It's like a book thing. They were trolling me. I've been calling down so many. I can't even think of who's who I'm calling next. Cornholio. I need TP for my Cornholio. Come on. Somebody answer. We're going to try to call the fast pencil scam. It's a book publishing club. Hello, Stacking Stormtrooper. You'll never guess what we're doing. Fast pencil scam. We're just going right down the line. We got a lot of folks. And Nadian, cell scammer. And we also have other numbers.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Yes, is this Fast Pencils?
Yes, this is. What can I do for you?
I want to get a book published.
Sure, your book is already written?
Yes, it's written. It is written and ready to go. Do you want to know what the book is about?
Yes.
All right. Well, imagine a stormtrooper from Star Wars. And he goes into a field of ponies. Okay, he goes into a field of ponies, and he dribbles. He dribbles a basketball while drool falls out of his mouth, and then he puts a couple of silver eagles in his pocket, and then he launches into the maelstrom of a storm of diesel engines. And then that's going to be the first chapter. That's just the first chapter, so that's where it goes. But there's 70 chapters in this book. And this stormtrooper, you will just be amazed at what he encounters in his journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a big seller.
All right. If you're going to put your efforts on it, we're going to make it bestseller for you. That's not a problem.
Right. Good.
How many pages do you have in the book?
It's a 347 pages.
Okay. And do you have the cover page as well?
Yeah, I've got the cover page. There's a bibliography. There's a Dewey Decimal section in the book as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We can have this published. All right. We can publish it on Amazon, Kindle, Barnes and Noble,
Mm-hmm.
Google Books, and other platforms.
How about
Okay.
Provident Metals? Can you get it on Provident Metals by any chance?
No, we serve on 4 platforms that I just mentioned. Okay?
Just those 4, not Provident?
No.
Okay. Very
And
good.
for these 4 platforms, we charge you $1,200 for the complete process.
For the complete process, that includes, is that per page or is that for all of it?
That's for all of it. That's going to be including an editing and proofreading of the entire book if you require. And after getting it all finalized, then we go ahead and publish it on all the platforms.
Nice.
Under your name.
Is the cover hard?
It will be published in 3 formats. It's going to be an ebook,
Yeah.
hardcover, and paperback.
Nice. Paperback. Will the paperback be a writer?
A writer?
Will the paperback be a
Yeah.
writer? Yes.
Yes, it will be. However, you do not have to invest in printing, right?
Right.
Whenever your customer will purchase a hard copy, it will be the publishing platform itself
Right.
working on that for you. They will print and deliver to your customer.
Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. So it's kind of an on-demand type thing, right? Yeah, nice.
That's right.
Very cool. What's the quality like of this? And will the cover be full color? Because I have a great layout for what the cover is going to be like. The cover is going to be a beautiful, sexy body of a female. There's somebody that looks like a cross between Barbara Carbone, Tara Rabidou. Think of those 2 mix, and then with a stacking stormtrooper helmet on.
Okay. Well, you will get a form where you will fill out all these requirements.
Okay.
It will be done accordingly.
Now I forgot to tell you, in this book, there are several pages that have a pop-up that do pop-ups. Have you seen this pop-up books like for kids? But this is an adult-themed book, but there are some pop-ups, like some Ewoks will come up and like fly open and like flash themselves, even though Ewok doesn't have any genitalia, they still will kind of flash themselves open as sort of a part to surprise people. That's on page 127. And there's 2 more on pages 267 and 268. Not all of them are Ewoks, though. And there's no Jar Jar in it. Right.
Yeah, well, Amazon is going to print that for you, so you can let them know about these requirements. They will definitely do it for you.
Now, why can't I just go through Amazon? Well, since Amazon's doing all the work, why do I need to go through Fast Pencils? Couldn't I just do this through Amazon?
You can if you want.
So what do you guys do in the process? Just take the money and run?
We take your money and we do the work for you. If
Yeah,
you do not want to do any effort.
But you just said that Amazon will do all the work.
That's why, because you're paying Amazon. If you want to pay directly to Amazon, you can pay them. They will charge you less.
They will charge you less than you. That means to me that means that you guys are a scam, correct?
No, that's not true.
Then what do you do that Amazon wouldn't do? Tell me what you would do that Amazon wouldn't do in this process.
We will do the work for you, right? Amazon will ask you to do it. When you do not have to do anything.
What about what work? What work is that? What work would Amazon ask me to do?
We proofread the book.
I've already proofreading it.
Quality and all that. We check. We upload the book. We do the description writing. We do the content. We set the price.
So you write the book for me. So it sounds like you will write the book for me since you do the content and proofread it and stuff like that. Can I just sell you my book?
Have you ever published a book before, or this is the first time?
I published a technical manual on how to wipe your butt with silver lace toilet paper. That was a technical manual I did on that. Yes.
Oh, you sound like one of those authors.
Authors?
Write these kind of books.
No, it's a technical manual. I can't believe you hung up on me. Let's call him back. Let's see.
Thank you for calling in. How can I assist you today?
Yes, this is Fast Pencils. I want to try to get my book published if possible.
Sure, sir. We can definitely do that.
Very
How
good.
many pages do you have in your book?
It's about 268. That doesn't include the cover sheet.
258 pages.
Yeah, 268,
Okay.
not 58.
268, you said, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. And do you want us to proofread and edit it for you as well?
Yes, if you could, because there may be some there may be some facts that need to be fact checked. So I need to get that fact checked. Yeah. So yes, we'll need proofreading.
All right, so that's not an issue. We can go and actually take your work. We can actually do the editing on it.
Well, you're gonna find this you're gonna find this a little bit ironic, but the title of the book is How to Proofread Published Works.
Okay.
That's what the title is.
Not a problem.
And so I need you to proofread my book on proofreading. And
sure.
and
work with that, sir.
It is a scratch and sniff book. And the way that it's scratch and sniff is we picked certain parts of the world, specifically Eastern India, and we found some of the common smells in that area of the world and applied them to parts of the book so that would give the reader a sense of maybe being in that area. So that's kind of yeah, that's kind of how this came out. We want to engulf the reader. So is there an extra fee to have a scratch and sniff in this book section?
Well, the writer would be able to actually tell you about that, but I can give you the figure of the editing and the publishing at the moment.
Okay.
And if there will be any extra cost, the writer would go and actually give that to you when the process actually started.
Right.
But we can initially start off with the editing and publishing service. Now you said you have 268 pages written already, right?
Yes, and we may might be option for future volumes. We want to have sort of a mixed adventure in the next volume. Maybe one on poured silver, one with lickable pages, one with gold bars, one with silver, one with lots of different subjects and titles and areas around the world. You know what I'm saying? So this,
I'm sure that's something which we can discuss in future.
So if this works out well,
at the phase of writing the new books.
Yeah. So we need to do that. So there you go. All right, very good. So will this be full color, and will this be? Can we have this somewhere between like a limp back, like a cross between a humpback and a paperback and a hardcover book?
Humpback and a paperback. How the humpback looks like, sir?
A humpback is sort of like arched a bit. Yeah. Sort of arched a bit.
Okay. Well, we actually work with just a paperback and a hardcover.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
I have no idea about the humpback.
Humpback. All okay. Right? Yeah. Well, that's the book I'm doing on. That's the book I'm going to be doing on Notre Dame. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, sir, this editing and publishing is going to cost you approximately $1,450.
$1,450.
Get it completed.
Okay.
$1,450 with the special discount that we're offering today.
Nice.
The regular price of this is approximately $16,000.
Oh wow!
For up to 300 pages of editing and publishing.
What an amazing!
$1,450 is something which we're offering only for today, as this is the last day of the month.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Giving away some exciting discounts.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
sign me
let
up.
me know if you'd like to proceed with that, sir.
Yes, that sounds like a wonderful deal, because I definitely want to get this book into motion and because I want to make a devotion and I want to keep it going, and I think it'd be great. Yeah.
Sure, but and you will be in touch with the writer directly. So
well, yeah, sir, hold on a second here.
Is going to call you and discuss each and everything in details with you.
Okay, that's a little bit offensive. Physical contact. If he's just going to shake my hand, that's one thing. But any other kind of in touching, and when he's being in touch with me, I don't want to be touched by a guy. I hope you understand.
Right, exactly. But that's actually.
I like women.
Not the physical touch.
I must confess that I'm a fan of women. I don't mind if they touch me, but another dude, I think I'll pass on that. I hope you understand.
I definitely understand that. That is the reason why we do not send our due to your location, your address.
That's great.
We keep everything online.
So why would he be
get
touching?
in touch using the online mediums, like you can get in touch using phone, you can get in touch using chat.
Well, sir,
I'm
not into like webcam play or anything like that. And that kind of touching, I'd rather not.
Don't worry about it.
I'd rather
keep the privacy. We do not leave the webcams on the writers too.
That's good.
We do discussions over the phone.
Okay, that's
on
great.
The email.
So
anything in which you are not visible in front of the writer.
Right.
Because we get scared. What if the writer likes you?
Right. Yeah.
Then it's become a problem for him.
Right.
You lose the concentration.
That's right. We don't want to lose the concentration in case we have constipation.
Exactly.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good.
So, shall we go ahead and proceed with the constipation? I'm sorry, with the process?
Yes, let's proceed with the constipation. We'll hold it in for a little bit longer.
All right, no problem. So when would you do the process if we proceed with the constipation right now?
Let me prepare my H for a little second here. Well, a little bit preparation H, and so when I get some of that, we'll proceed here in the following next couple days here in a minute. Will that work for you?
Oh, sure, definitely. Work on your constipation first. Get back to me, and then we'll proceed further with that.
All right, sounds good. All right, take care. All right.
No problem, sir. Take care.
Bye-bye. All right, let's see here. Here on Gilligan's Isle. All right. Constipation proclamation across the nation. Shrink the swelling. All right, let's see. We're getting a different guy each time. We'll have to come back to that one. Let's try Nadine, who is a scammer. This is her cell phone number. Nadine. I don't know if she's Medellin. Clever Coin is here. Blah, blah, Tuesday. All right, let's see here. I don't know what happened here with this. We may have to use preparation H on your eyes. And maybe Nadine from last week. I forget. I lose track of these scammers, I tell you. I do lose track of these scammers. Let's try and call. Oh, Diana. We got Diana Vargas. Oh, yeah. I told her I'd be calling tonight. Here's her mobile. Let's call Diana. Ooh, we can have fun with her. This is another loan scammer. We're calling Diana Vargas. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I want scammers, mostly alive. Come on, Diana. Don't leave me hanging, sister. Don't leave me hanging. All right, Max, Devin, Derek, Phil. Did we call Phil before? Oh, come on, Diana. Answer the phone, Diana. Robert. We've already talked to Robert. Where did I put that other one?
Hello, you reached the voicemail of Diana Vargas. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message. I'll return your call as soon as I can.
No, Diana. You should have answered the first time, Diana. Man, we might try to call her. Need to open a school for basket weaving. There you go. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Marco. This is a direct number. He didn't put his cell phone number. I told him to do it, but he didn't do it. We're trying to call it. Hopefully it's in California. We can get him. Down in New Mexico, this is not live. This is pre-recorded. All of this is pre-recorded. U.S. business funding. What a name for a business, right? U.S. business funding. How clever is that? Direct number. Thank you. Come on. Marco Munoz. Didn't follow directions. Didn't give me his cell number. He should have. All right.
Hi, you've reached Marco Munoz with U.S. Business Funding. I'm away from my desk. Please leave your name and number and message after the tone.
No. freak. What a freak. We're creatures from the Black Lagoon. Let's see here. Where are we at? Do we have any other? We may have run out of them. Okay. Let's see. Matthew McConaughey. Cell number. Here we go. All right. We got another cell number from Matthew McConaughey. Actually, it's Matthew Sullivan, but, you know. Let's see here. Okay. Stacking Kid. Have the great persona ready for use. Have a great persona ready for use. All right. Yeah, we put the link up earlier, but nobody took the bait. So, and we're about done anyway. Hello.
Yes.
Is this Matthew Solomon?
Master speaking.
With Fast Advanced Funding?
Master speaking.
Yes. Is this Matthew Solomon with the Fast Advanced Funding?
But who is speaking, please?
You mean you want me to tell you who I'm speaking before you confirm your identity, even though we both know it's you? But my name is Sal, but you can call me Salivate for short, calling about a business loan through Fast Advanced Funding. We spoke about a week or so ago.
Okay. What's the name of your company?
It is Salivate Enterprises. We spoke a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we spoke a couple weeks ago about funding for the business here. You seem a little bit standoffish there. You don't remember talking to me?
Yeah, I speak to a number of people during the course of the day. I actually just shut down my computer.
Right.
So I don't have anything open in front of me.
Well, I'll wait.
Usually I have a spreadsheet.
I can wait for you to boot it back up. If you have an SSD drive, the solid state drive, it should boot up in about 20 seconds. Do you have a solid state drive on your Windows 10 PC there, Matthew?
I don't have a Windows 10 PC, I don't believe.
Do you have a Apple?
I just have a computer. I just know it as a laptop.
Okay, that's a laptop. It probably has Windows on it, is my guess. And sometimes this newer laptops have an SSD drive, which is a solid state drive. There's no moving parts on it, and it will boot up very quickly. Now, if you have it in sleep mode, it'll just pop right up, so we can get started with this. So, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So tell me what your needs are. What are you looking to do?
I'm looking to get some business funding for Salivate Enterprises for my company here, and so yes, I'm trying to get some capital to expand the business here. Yes, sir, Matthew. That's where you come in.
Well, all right. Well, I actually work independently. As far as what I do here.
Right. Of course. You're the senior underwriter for Fast Advanced Funding, so I would expect nothing less.
What's your business number?
It is. Do you see the number on the caller ID here? What's on the caller ID there? Matthew?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you see what's on your caller ID?
Go ahead. Katie's do it yourself.
Go ahead and read that number back to me, please.
202-867-5309.
5309, actually. It's 5309.
Yeah.
Don't lose that number. That's the number.
Okay.
That's my business number. Yes, sir. So, so what is it exactly that you do here, Matthew, as a senior underwriter?
Let me call you back from another line. I'm having some
No. It's okay. I can hear you just fine. I can hear you.
No, I can't hear you that
I'll
fine,
call your
so
direct. I'll call your direct
I'm gonna have
line.
to call you back.
I'll call your direct line here. I'll give you a call back. Let's call his direct line, or he can call me because I don't think he can take a call back. That's right. That's why Barbara. That's why I tell him not to lose the number. That's right. Clever Coin got it. There we go.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Oh, that's what she said. Slacker Stacker's here. Hey, the gnome. We're gonna talk about the gnome. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he shouldn't be getting suspicious.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Matt Solomon. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more
Got another
options.
scammer that's calling. Matthew, just trying to call you. Let me take this other call. Hello?
Hey, Richard, Diana here with Source Capital.
Diana.
Call you.
I just tried to call you from my business line.
I answered and I called you back, and I was like, okay, nobody answered.
Well, that's weird. Well, now we're in there. You and I are both leaving a message for Matthew Solomon, who was your competitor, and because he was suspicious of me, he's not going to get my business, but you will. How's that?
Excellent.
Because Matthew was kind of suspicious. He was very standoffish from the very beginning of the call. In fact, I said, he said before he said who he was, he had to know who I was. It's kind of crazy, insane in the membrane, isn't it? All right, so tell me, Diana, what's happening in your world?
No, Mike, I was just following up with you.
Yeah,
I've been talking to a lot of people today, and
sure.
A couple of businesses out today.
How many people have you talked to today? Can you give me a specific number of how many you've talked to today?
Oh my goodness, I would say about close to over. I would say about 101. Stopped at 5. So
did you say 1 or 5?
Yeah, about 101 people I've spoken to today.
101. That was a quick. Okay, 101. Very interesting. Wow, very cool. You know what?
Yes.
If I could trade 100 people that you talked to today, and if I could talk to just one person, guess who that would be? If I could talk to them in person, guess who that would be?
Who?
Seduced by Silver. Dude, that would be so cool to talk to her in person.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would.
Yeah, see, even you know it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. She's the bomb diggity.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Anyway, so about this loan, how can we make this happen for my business here?
Well, basically, how much are you looking for?
If I could squeeze out about 120 grand from you, that would be nice.
Okay. Now, what amount? Well, we go off of bank statements. And,
you go off on bank statements? I don't want to make you upset, Diana. If I showed you my bank statements, I don't want you to go off on them. I'd rather you just read them and digest them. But I don't want to make your blood pressure go up or anything.
Is it going to go up because it's like a ridiculous amount?
No. You said you would go off on them, like you'd get angry or something. We don't want you to get angry.
No, I wouldn't. Trust me. Yeah. They're probably better than mine.
Hey, and by the way, if the CIA or the FBI or the NSA are listening, when I said the bomb diggity, I meant that as a figure of speech, not an actual bomb. I just want to make that clear. Yeah.
Excellent. You crack me up.
I'm all out of liquid.
Since we first met, or excuse me, since we first spoken, you've had me laughing.
Your message will be deleted unless you press 3 to save it.
Oh, I got to press.
To listen to your message, press 1.
I just pressed 3 to save the message for Matthew.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, sorry. Anyways, go ahead. What was that you just said? I missed that whole section part because I had to say.
I said you've had me laughing since the moment that we've spoken.
Nice.
I said met, but I think no, we've spoken, and you've had me laughing since then.
Well, very good. Well, I'm glad I could make you laugh. Laughter, they say, is the best. Let me think of it. Laughter is the best repository. No, that's not it. Laughter is the best prophylactic. No. Laughter is the best enema. No, that's not it. Laughter is the best medicine. That's it. It's the best medicine.
There you go.
All right.
So tell me, what kind of business do you have?
It is a. I'm a comedy stand-up comedian, but the problem is though with being a stand-up comedian is I'd rather sit down and do it.
There you go.
So I want to be the first sit-down stand-up comedian. How does that sound?
Hey, that sounds good for my book.
Yeah. Oh, a book. Speaking of books, we tried to get a book published by a scammer, fastpencils.com, and they wouldn't bite. It was crazy. But tell me about your book, though.
Right? If I had one, I would.
Well, you said it's all good in your book.
Tell me about your email. How did you come up with your email? I'll be the cool.
I'll be the cool. Yeah.
How did you about?
Well, you had to have watched 9 Deaths of the Ninja to get that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been looking it up. I even looked up the name Cruel. It was spelled out with a K. I'm like, let me come up, obviously. But
Well, have you
okay,
ever
I
heard of
gotta
the
find
band?
out
You
what's
ever
going
heard
on
of the band? Oh shoot, what are they called? The guy's got a 5-necked guitar. Cheap Trick.
Oh, I mean, I know I've heard of the group, but I don't listen to the music.
They have a song
And
called
if I did, it
Cruel.
would be.
Yeah.
And if I did, it was back in my high school days. Wow, you brought back memories here.
Yeah, memories. Walking down memory lane. You remember back in the days when we'd go see Beethoven in concert? Boy, those were the days. I tell you what. A lot of people were
Yeah.
tripping on acid back in those days when Beethoven and the Fifth Symphony. The Ninth was the best though, but that was a great time. Back in what, 17 something?
Oh my God. You tried me up.
We go way back. We go way back, don't we? Those were the good old days.
Kind of.
Yeah. Back when
Oh, God.
back when Napoleon had a Napoleon complex.
That's funny. Oh my God, this is gonna be fun working with you.
Yeah, I think it'll be
So,
great.
Tell me, Richard, what's the name of your business?
What's the name of the business? It's Salivate Enterprises.
Spell that for me.
Salivate Enterprises.
Just like it sounded. I just wanted to double check. How long have you been in existence?
How long have I been in business?
Yes.
Do you want a serious answer or another funny answer?
I don't know. Which one's the best?
No, about 14 years.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah. Pretty
So
well
how
established.
much do you make on a monthly basis?
I'm whipping out about 83 grand a month.
83?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see here. Oh boy. Oh
Well, I
boy.
mean, you need 120. What is it? What are you going to be using it for? If you don't mind me asking.
I need to hire a joke writer. I'm running out of jokes and I need to find somebody who can write some jokes because Donna wants me to take it on the road. So for my stand-up,
okay.
for my sit-down stand-up comedic act, I need a joke writer. Sooner or later, I'm going to run out of material. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And part of the tour is we're going to try to find gnome habitats for gnomes. Because gnomes do exist, you understand, don't you? There is the old Sal gnome out there that's been traveling around. And we need to persevere with the silver gnomes out there. And so that's what we're up to. So yes, indeed.
Okay. Alrighty then. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
So, I got, what is your business address? Let me ask you that. Do you want the home or how does that work?
Do I want the gnome? Everywhere I roam, I take my gnome. So I really don't have I'm kind of on the road a lot. And like tomorrow I'm going to be on the road again. And I might even think about picking up Willie Nelson on the way, but we'll see, you know?
That means you're going to be in Texas.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Texas.
Austin.
You know, I have a couple, you know what I have in Texas, don't you? All of my O's are in Texas.
Not your exes?
Not my exes, just O's. That means that which one stands for hugging? Is it the O's? The O's stand for hugging, right? The X's stand for kisses, right?
That's what I thought.
But you can you can get mono from kissing.
I always wanted to send someone XOXO, but I don't know how many XOXOs I should put.
Yeah,
yeah. Just one enough.
Well, here's the rule. Here's the rule. If you ever, let's say, okay, you have my email address. If you sign it with like one X and one O, that means, okay, Diana somewhat likes me. She's just being friendly. Now, if Seduced by Silver were to send me an email with a whole bunch of X's and O's, that means, oh man, this granny really likes me. Yeah, she's a granny. I kid you not, she's a granny, but you would never know it.
Oh God. You crack me up. Oh my God. So when are you gonna come to if you're coming to Austin, when are you gonna swing by Houston?
Oh, I can come by Houston? Heck yeah. Houston's strong. They're recovering from that hurricane. I hope they're doing right. Is that where you're at in Houston?
Exactly. I recovered. Well, we recovered. It took me 6 months after the hurricane hit to completely recover.
You say we, that means you and your husband, right?
Well, yes.
Hey.
At that time, not anymore.
Ex-husband. Or husband, right? Because you don't like to kiss him, you just like to give him a hug maybe once in a while. You're still on good terms, all right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, that's
So,
good.
But listen, this is what I'm going to do, Richard. I'm going to put on the gentleman. His name is George Corrales.
Okay.
And he's going to be funding manager.
All right.
Since you want 120,000 and you have 83,000 monthly, is that on a monthly basis, or does it go up any, or?
It depends on the venue, but yeah. It's about average, yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to connect you with him.
Okay.
And he's going to determine if we can pretty much get to 120.
All right.
I'm thinking that we can. And then if not, we'll come close with it. But he'll be the one to determine that. So give me a second. I'll have him on the line and I'll introduce you to him.
Sounds great. Thank you, Diana.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Hold on a second.
Okay. I was hoping she'd call me honey. Or sweetie, because you're from Texas. That means you got to call me honey or sweetie at least once, right?
I'm going to remember that. Okay.
All right.
All right. Hold on a second.
Okay. I wonder if she was born in Jersey, though. She doesn't sound like she has a Texas accent. All right. Transferring to George. I need to do some push-ups. Oh, I'm gonna do some push-ups while I hold here. Diana, I'm gonna do some.
Richard.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some push-ups while we're on hold. Okay.
Well, I have George here on the line.
Okay. Hi, George.
Hey, Richard.
How you
George
doing?
here. How are you today?
I'm fairly good. I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for asking. Just winding down over here.
Winding down there in Texas, eh?
You know how it goes, man. Long day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I was just about to get a little blood pumping here with some push-ups while I was on a hold, but I was kind of interrupted. But that's okay. Yeah.
Take a little break in between.
So.
All right, good. So Diana, yeah, she gave me a brief rundown. She said you're doing about 85,000 per month, and you're looking for 120,000 per month. That's correct. You're looking for $120,000 loan. Sorry.
She got that exactly right. Yes.
Gotcha. Now, I'm sure, Richard, you probably get a lot of calls about this stuff. Did you apply with any other companies at all?
No, I'm saving myself for you guys. Diana sold me from the first time I heard her voice. I was like, this is a lady I want to work with.
Oh, yeah. So it's because of her voice, or it's because you need the funding?
No, it's her voice. But I could use the funding, too. That's a secondary aspect of it, yeah.
She has, when the deal actually funds, her voice gets even sexier after that.
Oh, I'm sure. Makes me better. That's why they call it Houston Strong, right? Exactly. All right.
Exactly.
All right. No, I was just joking around. But, all right. I mean, look, so it definitely seems possible. How long have you been in business?
About 3 years now. Trying to get the show on the road, having a little bit. Yeah, George, here's what I want to do. I told Diana, but I'll go ahead and tell you, I want to be a stand-up comedian, but I'd rather sit down and do it. So I think I'm going to be the first sitting stand-up comedian.
Really?
I think that's going to be it.
I wish good luck. Just don't tell that to the funder when they call you to do the funding call. They're going to think you're taking the money to go to comedian school or something.
Oh no, I don't think I need to go to comedian school. I just need to get a good chair to sit in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna take this on the road. I need a nice, comfy chair to sit in. Maybe a lazy boy.
Then you're never gonna do anything after that. Once you sit in that, you're gonna want to go to sleep.
Well, that's true. I'll probably want to go to sleep. You're right. So maybe I'll get some a little bit harder. No, that's not what she said.
Okay.
Richard, seriously, are you looking to get this funded anytime soon? Are you ready to pull the trigger on it?
Shoot! I don't want to shoot anybody. George. I'm not a violent guy.
All right.
So no trigger pulling.
I gotta watch
Gotta watch what I say with you.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just, you know, I abhor violence unless it's now. I do own several guns, but I don't use them a whole lot. But they're fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What kind of company do you have, Richard?
What kind of guns? I got an AK-47. I got a Mac 90, which is sort of the drug style 9mm. I got a Smith and Wesson 357 Magnum. I've got a
I said, what kind of company? What kind of company is it?
Oh, what kind of company is it? Oh, it's a promotional. It's kind of on my own. I'm a comedian. At least that's what they tell me.
The company you make it funded on.
It's Salivate Enterprises is the parent company. Yeah. I got a Tech 9 too, by the way. I got a Tech 9 with the extender, the screw-on extender. That thing jams a lot, though. It jams. The Tech 9 jams. What's that?
I mean, I'm not really much into guns. You know, my life is about helping companies.
Oh no, mine is too. Mine is too. I only pull the trigger at targets, though. Like when I go to the range and shoot, it's fun, but not against anybody else. And I do have a Smith and Wesson 689, not a 686, but I have a 689.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. It's a 629. I'm sorry, it's a 629. Like what Dirty Harry carried, 44 Magnum. Great gun.
Now, George, Salivate Enterprises has been around for 14 years, so.
Yeah, 14 years total. It's just in the last 3 years, it's moved more in this comedic direction.
What does the company do exactly?
It's a promotional for comedy. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I told you before, but I want to get into stand-up comedy, but I want to sit down doing it.
I hear you.
And I think Diana's on my side on this. I think Diana's on my side on this. With this whole thing.
If we got you 125,000, Richard, what would you do with it?
I would probably buy a nice Winnebago and travel around the country and go to a bunch of dives. Maybe up to Austin, do a little, I'd go down to the Musicians Row and try to do some stand-up comedy on Musicians Row.
Gotcha, Richard. So you don't sound like a businessman, Richard. You don't sound serious. You sound like a comedian, and I'm sure you're very good at it.
I will be.
You sound like you're serious about getting funded.
When you give me
you probably get like 10 calls a day about this, so you're taking it out on us. I mean, we're working late over here, and we're trying to make money. We have bills and we have things to pay here. So
George, when you
don't want to waste anyone's time.
George, when you get me the $120,000, I'm going to be in business. I guarantee you, it's going to be great. And in fact, I tell you what, Diana's so cool. I'll probably take her on the road with me too for the Texas gigs. It's going to be fun. Now let me squeeze out.
Well, you can't do that without the funding. So what we're trying to do, Richard, is trying to help you here, and what George is doing is trying to get the details so we can get you the funding, so you can go on to and get the Winnebago.
Right. No, I understand. I want to do it. I'm all in, man. Heck, let's make this happen. This would be great. I think, like I said, I feel like Diana's on my side. I feel a little bit of pushback from George there, but I think we got this thing under wraps. I think we can make this happen.
Yeah, no,
we're trying to make money here too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, we've been in this game a long time. Myself, personally, I get a lot of phone calls from people also every day. So sometimes I get in a playful mood too. When they try to call and sell me Viagra, they try to sell me insurances and things.
Oh, yeah, you got to have fun.
Sometimes I become like you and I play around with them. And
yeah.
we deal with a lot of people that we call, speak to every day. So we get a lot of people who play around with us. So I just want to, it's fine. You want to play around, laugh. Great. But do you seriously, are you seriously interested in getting funded? Because if you are, we just need an application, 4-month statements, and we'll go ahead and turn around a quick offer for you same day.
Nice.
You can decide if you want to do it or not. I trust your type of salespeople here. We're just trying to do the right thing by you and do a good job, give you some options, and at the end of the day, the decision's up to you if you want to do it or not. So
I respond
let's
best.
Take that next step. Let's get these documents in, and put them on paper for you.
Right. I respond best to medium pressure sales tactics. Like low pressure is not quite enough. High pressure is a little bit too much. Somewhere right in the middle, like a good porridge. You know what I'm saying? Like the 3 Little Pigs.
You got it.
Oh no, wait. Is that what it was?
Richard, you got the email from me, correct? The one that has the application.
Yeah.
And the instructions.
Yeah, I'll fill that sucker out. We'll make it happen. It'd be sweet. It'd be nice. And
can
George,
you get it to me tonight, or since you're going out of town?
Well, since it's medium pressure sales, I was thinking before the weekend. But George, okay, we know that Diana's from Texas. I'm going to guess you're from Midtown Manhattan. Am I correct?
I'm from Long Island, New York.
Long Island. I was close. I knew we were on one of the islands, Staten or Manhattan or Long Island. Very cool. Nice. Long Island. Yeah. They got great iced tea there, by the way.
They do, right?
Yes. You should try their.
It would be a real hit over there. You should go to the Comedy Cellar and all those different comedy clubs down there.
Me and Jerry. I need to. If you know Jerry Seinfeld, maybe you can put in a good word for me. That I wouldn't need your money. I could just use his reputation.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I could give you a finder's fee, George. I could give you a finder's fee. That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, I don't. For me, I'm not one of those type of guys who would look for a finder's fee. I mean, if I know someone that can help you out, I always.
Which makes you all the more eligible for it.
I don't look. I'm not one of those guys. Like someone refers me a business, so I'm like, they want money out of it. I'm completely not like that. I mean, if I know someone who can help you out, I'll connect you to, and good luck. I hope it can help each other out. But I'm not one of those.
Well, I appreciate that, George. That's very nice of you. So, who can you hook me up with then?
I don't really know anyone in the comedy industry.
Do you know a guy named Bill de Blasio?
Yeah, right.
He's running a great comedic act called Running the City of New York. He's running it into the ground. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Wow.
What about Mr. Trump? He's another one, right? Or you're a Trump fan?
Who's that?
You're a Trump fan.
Who, Finn?
Tell me you can't make a whole a skit about his hairdo over there, right?
Oh yeah, about the trains and all this stuff. But anyways, yeah, well, very good. Well, hey, George, yeah, definitely, and Diana, we will definitely be in touch. We got the emails. We'll have your machine call my machine, and we'll do the lunch thing later. It'd be great.
Okay.
But
so, what time were you thinking of getting that in tonight?
Tonight, oh boy, that's moving into the high pressure part of the sales thing. But I probably won't be able to get to it tonight, but I might be able to try to get to it by Friday. And
Friday?
Yeah, and so we'll see. Maybe we'll touch base back. But I got to bail. There's the different terms for leaving. It's I got to bolt, I got to bounce, I got to bail, I got to scoot, I got to skedaddle. Which one would you prefer me use?
There's a couple different names for Richard also, right?
Yes, there is. There's a couple different names for Richard. That's right. But my Richard is right on the marks.
Okay, good.
You have to.
Richard, I hope you have a great night. I hope you're sending the stuff. We love to just present you with some offers.
Send me some offers. That'd be great. That'd be great.
I hold my breath because I thought you had 6 feet under, but hopefully you do send it.
6 feet under. That's a great death metal band. You've heard of 6 Feet Under, the death metal band?
No, I have not.
No,
you just mentioned 6 Feet Under. They're like a brutal death metal band from back in the day.
Gotcha. Yeah. I do like this, but I never heard it.
What's your favorite death metal band, George?
One of my favorite bands is Metallica.
Metallica's cool.
Metal,
you like Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning? Which one's better, Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning?
Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning. I don't know those two. No.
That's early Metallica. Oh man, you're not a true Metallica fan unless you know the old stuff, brother. You're probably a Load guy, aren't you? You like Load and Reload and probably the Black Album.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Sandman, all that stuff.
Sandman, yeah.
Songs I listened to over and over 10 times,
Yeah.
100 times.
Nice. How about Avenged Sevenfold? You like Avenged Sevenfold?
I like Avenged Sevenfold, yeah. They're a little depressing, but when I'm in a down mood, I like listening to them.
There you go. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. How about you, Diana? What's your favorite band? What's some of your music you like?
I'm more into pop, believe it or not.
Okay. All right.
Pop kind of girl.
Nothing wrong with that. Nice. Name some bands from the
Well,
pop.
listen, if you send the stuff in, we refund you. We'll send you to a concert, any concert you want, any death metal concert you want.
Oh,
So,
nice. I'm going to go to
There you
Dying
go.
Fetus. And yeah, I'm going to go to Dying Fetus or Cannibal Corpse. That'd be great. All right. This is an uncomfortable moment in this conversation. I'm sorry. But anyways, hey, I appreciate it, guys. I hope you'll have a wonderful evening. And I'm going to leave you with a piece of advice. And I think you'll find this. It'll help you in life. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Okay, guys?
All right, Richard.
All right.
We'll talk later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, so bye.
See ya. It's weird. I hung up on them first. Very uncomfortable moment. That was fun, though. That was fun. All right, guys. We did it. Had a good time there with some scammers this evening. And the thing is, you kind of want to like them in some ways. Some of them, you kind of feel bad that they work for these companies. Even George even mentioned, he talks, and Diana talks to 100 people today. It's crazy. They know what they're doing, and they're spending the time. And of course, George sort of, he sort of saw what I was doing, but I think it was more entertaining for them. But the 10 or 15 minutes that I spent with them means that it's 10 or 15 minutes. They're not bothering somebody else. So you got to love that. All right. Very good. All right, guys. Yeah, I couldn't believe they didn't hang up on me either. I probably could have kept them on the line for a while, but I literally do have to go. And I never did I tell you what, let me do these push-ups. Let me do these push-ups here real quick here. I got to get push-ups. Push-up. All right. Now you guys tell me how many push-ups I should do. Be gentle. Be gentle with the number of push-ups I should do. I'll pick an average of the numbers. Don't put like 100 or anything like. Don't even put 50. Something under. Give me something reasonable here, guys. I know. Let's have the camera on. It's not gonna be fake. Silver Lining, very nice of you. No, I don't have to go number 2. I promise. 15, 8, 69. Clever Coin. No. 15, 13. Escaping Loaf 12. Okay. 13, 69, 99. Come on, Donald. 25, Seduced. I tell you what, we'll do Fortunate Adventure says 20. So we're going to do Fortunate Adventure. And by the way, Fortunate Adventure is good to see you. She missed the last one, but she said she would catch on this one, and I appreciate it. Very good. So shout out to Fortunate Adventures. We're going to do Fortunate Adventures suggestion of 20. Here we go. For Fortunate Adventures, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, burning, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, gosh. Wow. I'm just resting, guys. Hold on a minute. I'm stretching. Dang it. Oh, my gosh. That was a little tougher than I wasn't doing them on my knees, I promise. No, they weren't fake. I know, Donald. Donald always thinks I'm fake. Even if I had the camera on, you'd think I'm doing it on my knees. Because I can't show a full body shot. Oh, boy. All right, guys. Let's see. Eric says if I did 5 push-ups, I could start a Life Alert commercial. That's funny. Dry your face on the kitty, says Druid. No video didn't happen, says Yankee. Don't pull your fat. There you go. Brutal. Why not? Scammer lives matter. That's right. Exactly. Oh, boy. Whew. All right. All right, let's see here. Next time, do them with Barbara Terry in your back. Now, there you go. That would be the way to do it. All right, guys, I think we have exhausted some good time today here on this live stream. We didn't talk about Venezuela at all. I mentioned we would, but apparently there's an attempt to overthrow the Maduro regime. We'll see what happens there. And the thing is with the instability in Venezuela right now, that means that probably oil prices will continue to climb. And that could mean raising gold and silver prices. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for popping in. You hope you all have a wonderful evening. And I'll give you the same advice that I gave to George and Diana. And that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the coffee grounds. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Take care.